Hello everyone, this is Ace Attacks and welcome back. Welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. And in the last part we explored what seems like Molly's room, and Molly died, I believe, at the age of 10. So I don't know where this beautiful narrative will lead us, but we'll see. So here we go, we're just done with the little diary thing. We're gonna proceed with this. So we're not gonna turn into a cat?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
So Grandma was a pet person, and I believe there was a connection between Molly and Molly, the cat, and the daughter.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
And misfortune. Okay, Odin. The mysteries of death and thereafter. Oh, Odin was an author. Yes. Countless amount of books. No peeping for us, okay. So I don't see much. Dragon kills Finch. Oh, surprise, it's open.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
It was. It still is. Okay, we've got like Edie's bathroom. We've got something. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch. Okay, let's just open it. Okay, mechanisms.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book. Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Well, why would he? I don't know, but the game is making me question a lot of things right now, and I'm loving it. It may present itself as another traditional first-person narration game, but it's far from that. It's really far from that. Okay, what do we have? Oh. So I do believe we're done with Molly's stories. No more tales, no more, monsters and stuff. We're just gonna focus on Edie and probably Sven, which I believe is gonna be much more interesting. Command center. So he was a space fanboy. So he was a space fanboy. Okay, we got it. Can we...
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. and that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Well, so we've got a note.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
So this is, I don't know. Sam, I guess. I don't know. Could be. Man, this is beautiful. We're going to swing all day long.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
So I'm really confused right now as what to believe. Who's Sam? I don't know. And I'm pretty tired of swinging around. And I just like, you know, get off. Okay, I gotta stop hitting that button.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
So Calvin and Sam. Okay. Got it now.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Okay, so I believe this is...
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Okay.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Okay.
That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Well, dying like he did. As a spaceman. Gotta give props. Okay. So the game, talking about the game itself, it is
After the
pretty
funeral,
amazing.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Oh. For Sam and for
Mom
Calvin.
said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
I guess. Here they are. Sam and Calvin. So Sam grew up without his little Calvin. Okay. Fair enough. Let me just do something else. Okay, we've got a book. We've got another one of these. Okay, Mom. Just open it and see with this leads. Okay, I'm seeing. Is that a face? Oh, is that? That's a drawing. That's a painting on the wall. See, the game, as I said before, may present itself in the form of a traditional first-person narration game, but it's far different from that. I mean, the way it incorporates different stories and playful styles.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Okay, but I'm not gonna go through that. Okay, Barbara.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Bigfoot. My friend Bigfoot. Starring Barbara Finch.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Nice collection. Okay, we've got, this is Barbara's little shrine. Dreadful stories.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
Of course you will.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Okay. So I believe.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh. Okay, we're gonna beat some people. Some monsters, as it seems. This is fun.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman Killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Rick's apparently. So what are we doing?
The old Finch rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Rick, stop it.
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out,
Way to go.
but she kept a little something to remember him by.
A little
Barb,
crutch.
have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
It's not a trick. He's no Rick. Okay, so it's nice rewinding the past. And viewing all this, you know, from a cartoonish perspective. Okay, Walter. This hero.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
There's always another way.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
All true.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Okay, I believe he's gonna vanish. You know. Okay.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Okay, please be
At the
friendly.
door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Well, music to my ears. I'm happy for you, Barbara. But I got a lot of things to do right now. Okay, so I believe we're done with Barbara. And I believe we're done with this episode. As usual, folks, stay cool, and we'll see you next time. Peace.